Well, hello.
So, what can you guys tease us about what's coming up on the next few episodes that we should really be looking forward to?
Yo, where? Oh, I can.
Yeah.
I can tell you, we find out that there's a lot more at play than we're currently aware of. There are some people working behind the scenes for a variety of shady reasons, and they come from all areas. And all the different heroes of the show don't recognize that these people are hopping on in here and figuring things out. Coming on in, planning little things on the side, trying to screw Alec over. That's what the show's about. How do you screw Alec over? That's what the show's about.
That's the whole show. It's
How do we make
The
it?
whole intention of the show is to screw Alec over. If you're seeing it, that's what you should look forward to. Seeing this guy just like trying to figure out how to get out of this.
Obviously, fans are hugely invested in Malik. So, what do you think makes that romance so relatable to the fans of the show?
Representation, and I think this just seeing two completely different worlds.
But I think there's one thing about both the characters, we say this a lot, but they put walls up, right? And I think that a lot of people who are hiding from themselves really are defined in that way by putting those walls up. And I think that some people try to act out a little bit like, Magnus is kind of hiding himself by hiding in plain sight by putting on peacock feathers and distracting from the other things that cause misery to him. And a lot of us do that. I mean, that's what he's doing. He's putting his whole peacocked up. He's putting all the shiny stuff. And Alec is putting himself in this little bubble of hiding from what he can't really truly hide from. But he tries to as much as possible. I think people relate to that. And then for those people to find each other, bring those walls down, that's the dream, that's the ideal. I think that's where this comes from. And hopefully we can see more of
Being
that.
your true authentic self.
With another, yes.
So, is he enjoying being a leader at this point?
Alec?
Yeah.
I think Alec is always a leader, and I think just giving the title, and I think this title is a little bit of like what would the equivalent be from like a kangaroo court? It's just, he's not actually in charge of much. The position has changed more often than it's got turnover like a startup company in New York.
He's like the JV assistant coach.
Yeah, who's now been put briefly in charge because they had to fire the previous coach.
I want this to happen.
He's still in training.
I mean, he was on the job for 3 days before there was a question on him getting fired from the job. And that's like, come on, that's a ridiculous
You
system.
control like the schedule.
No, you don't have to control anything. Also,
When
by the way,
lunch-
this is a big problem with the Clave. The Clave thinks that it's an organization. It's not an organization. You don't fire your CEO every 3 weeks. This is not a good way of running
Isn't
anything.
it a non-profit organization?
It's not a non-profit. It's a semi-political military organization that's operating for a faraway organization location and trying to establish businesses in each city. It's outrageous.
How do you make your money? How do
they profit?
Right.
I think they're doing some nefarious things. You think this is a Ponzi scheme?
No, other militaries are.
I mean, you think they're investing? No, I think
You
it's
have to
running
give
like
a
a government.
percentage
They're
of your
taxing
income,
people.
and when you're set on, you give a
I
percentage
think
of
we
your
need to start
income.
talking about how
They're trading on the market, on the Magnus's
So
various
no
funds.
one's dipping into the church donations. Though.
Magnus has a lot of paintings that he has sold.
Oh yeah.
No, that's not Magnus. That's a Clave.
You're independent. You're independent. You're independently wealthy.
I think that we're doing. I think you know what I think we might be doing. I think we might be taking some of the bodies of things we've killed. We take, for example, werewolf. We take the fingernails. We take the teeth. And then we hoard those items.
Fangs.
We categorize them, and we put them into complex markets where we begin to sell them. And I think it's gotten really far and really deep. I think we're talking subprime mortgage kind of situation here. I think it's very likely that the Clave is going to collapse financially in the near future, which will lead to absolute mayhem.
Well, what happens to all the categorized werewolf claws and
Yeah, but higher quality, different kinds.
Yeah,
and then
they
you
get
invest
sold
in
off.
them. Demand
Higher.
the sellers are the
Magnus is
Warlocks are the buyers. We have a market for them.
I'm just learning on.
Oh, there's a whole thing.
Okay, next one.
Okay. You guys, your characters. Malik seems to have like the most stable relationship in the show right now. So what would your characters? What would you
give the other characters advice on as far as relationships?
Yo, stop fucking around.
Okay.
But for Luke, you need to start.
Start fucking around.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Don't let your love interest
Yeah,
die.
you got,
Okay.
You know?
you're on the other spectrum. You need to like start
Right,
shifting in the middle.
right.
Like, yo, who
You
wants
get up in there, right?
You need to
Yeah.
cause some drama somewhere.
Yeah, maybe, need to get up in the mix. You know what I mean? Yeah, get a little date action. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, so many more, please.
So Luke's been kind of the linchpin
Yes.
of peace between
Yes.
the Downworlders and the
Yeah.
Shadowhunters. Does that continue, or does he kind of sway to one side?
Oh, it falls down like a house of cards. You know what I mean? Like Luke realizes like, well, I can only do so much. You know what I mean? Clary's not listening to me. Simon only listens to me when he needs something. These two, they got their own.
I try to work with you, and then you try to go kill
tried
my
it.
prison.
No, yeah, Magnus tried to talk sense to you because you were trying to go.
But he talks sense
I
to you.
did
You
try.
lose your damn mind. So now, that's it tonight.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna see him trying to talk some sense into him, and that's not gonna work. The only one that makes any sense here is.
But he's like, I can't be bothered, man. I can't.
And then you have payback because then I lose it, and you're like, yo,
That's true.
yo,
That's actually a really interesting relationship that happens. I'm jealous of that one.
yo. You should be though, for real.
You should get up in him, man.
Because when he's
I
not with
want
you,
to be part of
he's with me.
it.
When he's not with you, he's with me.
Oh,
Where's
I
your man?
want it. I want it.
Where's your man's at? You gotta find out.
This turned out fun.
Thank you.